Hello, everybody. Welcome to my presentation on infant-mother attachment. So I'm just going to share my screen really quick. So I was studying infant-mother attachment for this. So the person whose article I studied was Mary Salter Ainsworth. She earned her PhD in personality psychology in 1939 from the University of Toronto. She taught at Johns Hopkins University from 1956 until 1975 when she became a professor at the University of Virginia. Her most popular published work is her book called Infancy in Uganda, Infant Care and the Growth of Love. So her research is based off of what she calls a strange situation. We'll talk more about that later in my presentation, but basically they are experiments used to test behavior patterns of infants. Babies are monitored both in individual experiments, such as separation and reunion experiment, which we will talk about later on, as well as the longitudinal study where babies are monitored in their homes for the first year of their life. And the inspiration kind of behind her works is Bowlby's ethological evolutionary attachment theory, which is an essential part of the ground plan for the human species and many other species alike, is for an infant to become attached to a mother figure or anyone who plays the role of principal caregiver. So in this presentation, while I will often refer to the principal caregiver as mother, because that's oftentimes what this research looks towards, this could be any other caregiver who is the principal caregiver. So the reunion after separation experiment was basically that babies were separated and reunited with the mother multiple times. And three main groups were found based off of this. Group A was babies who rarely cry when separated from mom and avoid their mother at reunion. Group B are babies who use mom as a secure base. So the more the baby is separated, the more attached they get. And they're less apt to explore the environment they're in because they want to be close to mom. Group C babies show anxiety throughout the entire experiment and are intensely distressed by separation. When they are reunited, baby seeks closeness while simultaneously resisting interaction with mom. So they are just really emotionally distraught by the separation. Therefore, they don't actually know how to respond when they are reunited with mom. The longitudinal study is studying babies' behavior at home for the first year of their life. And this concluded that babies in group B are securely attached, while babies in group A and C fall under the category of anxious attachment. 3 implications of attachment. First is that infants are highly selective in their choice of attachment figures. This means that they oftentimes will not pick more than one. There's usually just one, and that tends to be the mother. 2, not all social relationships may be identified as attachment. So there's a difference between mother-infant attachment and peer-peer. This means that mother-infant is an attachment, and while babies might be comfortable around others, that's more considered a peer and not as intense of an attachment as a baby usually has with their mom. And 3 is in the case where there are multiple attachments, there's still a hierarchy. So while baby might be very comfortable and attached to mom and dad, usually if the baby is sick or injured, they will reach towards mom first. And then social and faith. So this impacts us socially because the way an infant behaves towards their primary caregiver implies how they will behave towards other people and their surrounding environment. I think that we can see in our own behavior that we oftentimes act a lot like our parents or the people that we were attached to when we were infants. And I think this is a really cool parallel to our faith and how our attachment to God can really impact how we treat others and how we treat the environment around us and how our behaviors are. So that's my presentation. Thank you.